Hello and welcome. I am the Last Hit Point Hero, and you have found your way to TPK Roleplay. Apologies for running a bit behind at the moment. We will have Noir scrambling in any moment, but until then, we will go ahead and get started. We are so very glad you're here. We hope you enjoy your stay. Over the course of just a couple more weeks now, we shall be playing our way through the Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition adventure module, Curse of Strahd. A scarecrow screams, but who is listening? Well, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. First and foremost, no attempt to make the story child appropriate has occurred. This is a gothic horror story. While problematic elements have been changed, it can still be a bit intense at times. This actual play stream contains adult language, descriptions of violence and light gore, scary images, fog, screaming scarecrows, ghosts telling you to get out of their swamp. All sorts of odds and ends. Our players are here to bring the light. Safety tools are in place for the players, but you as a viewer do not have such a luxury. If you have any sensitivities to the listed topics, please keep your finger ready to go on a teleportation spell to get yourself to safety. But barring that readied action, kick back, relax, keep all heads, hands, paws, and claws inside the stream at all times. Click the follow button to join the wonderful world of TPK roleplay games. Click on the Discord link that I am certain will appear at any moment in chat. And above all else, be good. That's the rule. Be good. And additionally, item 2, with no other announcements in mind, you may not know these amazing players, so let's change that. Everyone here is going to say hello, introduce themselves and their character, plug other shows or projects they're participating in, games they play, and what drastic trade their character would be willing to make. The question for the night: what drastic trade would they be willing to make? Could be anything. What is drastic? That's up to the players' terms to decide. We'll have to wait and see. But we shall begin in the upper left section of your screen, just above my noggin. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Niffer! Niffer! Yay!
I understood that reference. What's up, everybody? I'm on vacation. So I'm super excited and very happy, and also having a lot of yay, relaxed day. Oh no, very stressful Strahd night. Hooray! It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. That's exactly what the tweet said, so it's gotta be true. I am playing Bright, the Tiefling Genasi Artificer / Sorcerer, who is angsty right now. And you can also catch me here on TPK Roleplay on Thursdays and Fridays of Module Week for our Tyranny of Dragons and our Frost Maiden campaigns, and also our Sherlock Investigations series. So what trade Bright would make? First of all, this just makes me think that you're trying to find out what all of us would do for a Klondike bar. But yeah, Bright would absolutely trade her life for literally anybody else. Like, that's what she's been raised to consider as, like, this is what you do. So, like, early on, she was kind of just like, look, if Strahd wants a bride, I'm going. Like, she would have done that immediately. Like, no thoughts, in she goes.
Wonderful. That is quite drastic, but you're absolutely right. From the beginning, that has always been part of Bright and in Bright's mind. So it's fun to see what kind of drastic trades I might be able to take advantage of. Continuing up and around in the upper right corner of your screen. Corn dog, who do we mean? We'll say it loud because we are proud.
I appreciate that. Hi everyone, I'm Corndog McGraw. I am playing Ficus Fig tonight, the halfling rogue fighter. Um, what would Ficus be willing to give up? I honestly think if Strahd, like if she knew that she had the capacity to distract Strahd or like keep him away from like messing with other people, she would stay in this hamster wheel of Barovia as long as it took. Not necessarily like fully giving up her life, though she has the record for most unconscious on the team. Um, but I think she would definitely be like, well, fucking let's keep going. Let's just keep doing this. We're keeping Strahd's mind off of the other people in Barovia. Let's just keep his attention with us. So I think she'd be willing to stay in a hamster wheel, which kind of feels more like a cage than anything. And she's not enjoying it, but she would do it for the people of Barovia and to make sure Strahd didn't go anywhere else. Because, like, Strahd going to her forest is not okay.
No, that would be awful. A hamster wheel for Ficus seems like a torment worse than death. So, noting. Continuing around the horn in the bottom right section of your screen. 1 in 20. 1 in 20.
Love it. You are such a creative genius, my friend. Thank you. I am 1 in 20 D&D on the interwebs, like mostly YouTube and of course in the chat here. Otherwise, I am Gregory. It's nice to see you all. I am thrilled to be playing Leaf in the Sunlight of Summer. This is the first tabaxi I've tried, and I'm really digging it. And I really love playing this brand of ranger, which is the Monster Slayer. It's pretty awesome. So I'm having a blast with this character. I am thinking. This is going out on a limb, but I'm thinking that Leaf would be willing to trade his ability to go home to defeat Strahd. Like if he was doomed to stay here and could never go home to his forest, to his land and that kind of thing, he probably feels like that would be a pretty worthy trade. So I guess in another way you could say is like he's willing to trade his life in a manner of speaking. But the prospect of like defeating this evil but never being able to go home again, he's willing to make that sacrifice for sure. Now, before I finish my turn, though, I have a surprise for Nifferniff. A while back now. And you can find me also doing stuff with the Dice Tyrants. We do some really cool, fun stream stuff. We just switched one of our games to a podcast, which is going to be awesome. But back to what I was saying, Niff, I have a surprise. A little bit. This is just a little one. But a while back, you and I got to be guests on a podcast, and I happened to win a t-shirt. And check this out.
That is fantastic.
So we were on the Dicey to Cantina as guests, and Niff got to play a really cool robot. I played a pretty gnarly sniper. He was like a hunter guy, and it was super fun. The Dicey Cantina are fantastic. Go ahead.
Not only did I play a droid, I played a droid named Nope. And it was just the best.
Yes,
so good.
I love that.
It was so good. And the editing that Andrew did for the...
It was very good.
Yeah, Niff's voice sounded fantastic. It was super fun. So the Dicey Cantina, if you like Star Wars stuff, which we obviously both do, and most of us here probably do, they're a fantastic podcast. I do support them, and yeah, I just thought you would enjoy that. Nope was one of my favorite characters.
I very much do enjoy that. Yes, Nope was the coolest.
Rock and roll.
That's it for me today. Amazing.
All right, and now all of us need to do our best impression of Noir so that we can answer his questions.
We'll hold off Noirs for later. We have robotics. Now usually we have everyone muted during the other introductions, but you're going to have to unmute for this one because this is full cast participation for this introduction.
But I just
I'm
put
ready.
candy in my mouth.
Let's
Well,
go.
I'll riff for just a couple more seconds so that you can chew and swallow, just a little bit. I'll pass the time.
Okay, I'm good.
All right. When I say robotic, you say gentlemen. Robotic.
Gentlemen!
Robotic.
Gentlemen!
Go robotic.
Yeah! Gentlemen!
Thank you, guys. As my awesome team has already said, I am Robotic Gentleman. I will be playing Soul Lair of Lathander, our group's paladin. And just quick on Ficus's comment that there is no such thing as a bad robot name, by the way. Every single one is awesome. And I would say on the question of the day, Soul would be willing, just as a general term, I think Soul would be willing to give up even his connection to divinity if it meant getting rid of a great evil. So if I want to say, for my anime friends, that comparison is to Elric Elric, who gave up his ability to be the most powerful alchemist in the world just to save his brother. I think Soul would give up his divine powers if it meant stopping the evil as strong as Strahd easily.
Wonderful, fantastic. And since everyone mentioned it, yes, Noir's not here for his introduction. But what drastic trade does everyone think that Uther would be willing to participate in?
He would let us all die.
Yeah, really?
He'd fucking just
Full
let us
party.
be dead.
So you're saying he'd be willing to trade the party. He'd be willing to trade the party for his.
Yeah, for the whole kingdom. Like he's already hinted at that though.
Yeah, we already sort of made an alliance and secret plans to do that. So
Oh, great!
Look, just let me
Wonderful.
out the back door of this town.
gotcha.
Yeah, if you take over, just like
Yeah.
The back door of Barovia.
Listen, Strahd let the Vistani travel because they were nice to him once. I would let Ficus go because she was nice to me once.
He pulled the plug on
Once?
that, though.
More than once. But all it takes is once for me to let you go.
Well, that is our introductions. That is who we and our characters are. And for those of you that may not have been following along for all 23 sessions, or 22 so far, 23 tonight, we have a wonderful summary of last session from the wonderful Niffa.
I may be on vacation, but the Unicorn Journal is still here.
I didn't want to introduce it in case it didn't make the luggage cut.
It definitely did. Yep, I had to narrow it down, but it's here. So, important announcement for everyone. The party has finally been cleared of all their NPCs. They left Irina back at Strahd's castle. We totally noticed as soon as it happened. Strahd's carriage dropped the adventurers off in Berez, where they believed many clues to defeat Strahd lay. The group ran into a mysterious group of women working on the outskirts of the town ruin. Bright negotiated past them, and the party found the graveyard. Beneath the tomb of a former vessel of Tatiana, Uther revealed the holy symbol of Lathander. Soul took it and put it on, despite a ghost forming to try and stop them. Surrounding the town ruin were several scarecrows, which Ficus found suspicious. She and Leaf managed to take one down, but we all discovered that as it died, it screamed. And it hasn't stopped since.
As scarecrows do, they just let out a little howl, and that's how you know that,
Yeah, that's how all scarecrows work.
It's how all scarecrows work. I'm from Indiana. We have corn, lots of scarecrows. But that is exactly where we will be picking up this evening, is with a fight as soon as I hit the right button at the Berez Cemetery itself. So I did review. Ficus and Leaf teamed up and killed theirs. Uther did not finish killing his, so it still has some of its hit points. But if you all would begin by rolling initiative, that would be great.
Bear with me and I will fix the map.
You know, 12 is actually my better rolls.
12's a good roll. 12's a solid roll.
Also,
And I-
I've been forgetting about this. I have an advantage on initiative rolls because of my dagger. So it's
Nice.
22 for me. Ah, damn it. I didn't select myself. 22, though, for me. Please.
It's nice to remember a bonus halfway through the campaign.
Absolutely. Now,
Yeah, I've had that since we got out of Death House.
Now, for those of you that don't know, while we're rolling initiative, there are ways for chat to intercede on behalf of the game, and a number of things have taken place for that. So the wonderful advantage to initiative you were talking about is actually nullified by the disadvantage that was given to you by Tony at the
That's
very
right.
beginning.
So
of this.
only a 19. Oh, drat.
Only a 19.
Where is I'm looking for Uther's token so I can roll initiative on him.
Upper
Found
left.
him.
East.
So that happened. There were some -2s given to the bad guys. -2 checker saves, and Nif, you got a +2 to a checker
I
save,
did.
and I get advantage on my next roll.
It's okay, guess what? I rolled for Uther. He got 21.
Of
Wonderful.
course.
Look, the dice are good when I'm pretending to be Noir.
Somehow
we
I
also-
managed to beat the scarecrows even though I rolled a 1.
They're
They're not-
scarecrows. They're literally
not
stuck
very
on
fast.
sticks.
Apparently I'm flat-footed right now at the moment.
Oh, wait, who's not in order?
I do not
Probably me,
see-
because I didn't
Bright
click on my
sword.
token and I don't know how to make myself appear now.
Okay, 1 second. On it. Getting
Help! I don't understand Dungeons and Dragons.
there. What was your number?
19.
19 it is. All right, I will put this back in order. So the fog around this graveyard is thinned out, so you can see in the graveyard, but beyond the edges of the fence, the fog is so thick you can't see your hand in front of your face. The only reason you navigated here successfully was from staring at the ground and a series of pretty good rolls and checks. The first scarecrow went down and a human skeleton fell out of it. The second one took some damage and howled, and all of the scarecrows began howling in unison. That is where we will begin, and that is where Uther will start us off.
Hi, yep, I'm Uther.
The voice needs to be a little bit deeper.
I'm Uther, and I can't do this. I am looking at Uther's character sheet right now to figure out what he's gonna do, but I definitely see that grief is green and starred, and that means I should use it, right?
Go for it.
That's what I think it means. I'm close to by myself, so that's the thing that hurts people around me, but it's fine. I can do that.
Are you going to rage? Do you think Uther would go into a rage
If-
because this
Didn't-
thing screamed in his face?
Hasn't he not been raging?
He did not rage before attacking this.
Yeah. I think that he was like intentionally not raging.
Thought he took
So-
where he's always.
Grief is a bonus action, so you can either use grief screams or you can.
Bonk him with it.
Yeah, I want to use grief right now.
All right, make a wisdom save.
Sweet. Come on, dice. So he has a +3, so he got a 21.
21. He passed. Roll 3d10.
Cool.
You take half damage from it,
Sweet.
and the scarecrow takes full.
21.
You Uther lifts up Grief, and these trapped souls just begin screaming like this hellish chorus. The sound echoes around, and the scarecrow collapses.
Yeah.
Its burlap sack falls off of its head, revealing a human skull beneath, covered in raven feathers and straw.
Sweet. So that was his bonus action. Does he have a second attack?
He can move and attack.
Because I see another scarecrow's right there.
Mm-hmm.
I see no reason why he would not just sprint and just lop off that one.
Sounds good.
Okay. Come on, buddy. Dice, be good to me. What does he use? He uses +9?
Yes.
He what?
He doesn't miss.
Leaf is
He
plus
does
11.
not. How? I
Archery
have like
fighting style?
+4. I have +4 on my stuff.
Oh gosh.
I'm such a support.
And that's why we love
Anyways,
her.
Uther got a 16.
16 will
his-
hit.
Sweet. Do I still do? I do regular 1d6 on that though, right?
It is the Grief's damage.
Yeah.
Which I don't have in front of me.
So 4 + 6, so 10.
10. Grief hacks into this scarecrow, and the bits of the scarecrow, its burlap clothing begins to separate. But it is still standing.
Cool. Hang on, I need to fix his hit points. I don't know how to do that. Do.
And you get one more attack.
I do?
Yes.
Yes, I will do that.
Go ahead.
7 + 9 is 16 again.
16 will hit.
Hooray! And
Yeah.
1d6. 6 + 6 is 12.
12. Sounds good. Another deep cut through the burlap clothing. It falls away from the arm and reveals a skeletal arm. And between the ulna and the radia, there is a number of feathers and straw stuck in between.
Love that.
Anything else, Uther?
Well, I can't change his hit points on D&D Beyond, so I'm just gonna track it in my notebook, just as a heads up.
Sounds good. Ficus, go ahead.
Yep.
Ficus is going to. She can get to right here with her bonus action dash. She's gonna run up on this scarecrow and stab.
Stab away.
Nice.
Both hit.
25 and 21. So that's 24 points or no, I don't have sneak attack on this. Never
I
mind.
do not have sneak attack on this.
8 points of damage
8
with
points
9
of damage.
points of damage. So 17. That's how math works.
So your dagger of warning cuts deep, but you can feel it part this creature with ease. But your rapier, as you jab that in, it doesn't quite do what you expect it to do. Quite as
Stupid.
effective.
That's
Anything
the
else?
+1 dagger from.
Oh, the +1 dagger from.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Then not your
yeah,
dagger of warning.
Yeah, that one's still on my belt. Don't
Sounds good.
use that one as often. Because I'm scared of it.
Anything else, Ficus?
Nope.
All right. That is Bright's turn now. You muted yourself.
Me or Ficus?
You're right. No, I did.
Oh.
Bright is just gonna stand in the middle of all of this and not really participate. She will send Baby Soul over to Uther.
Okay. Sounds good.
15, 20, 35, 40.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Soul, it's your turn.
She's just gonna like circle and look at all of the entire party in very different spaces.
Okay. Go ahead, Soul.
Alrighty. Let me see. I guess full charge at this scarecrow gentleman there.
Sure.
And I shall swing my warhammer. So I remember the swing button. There we go. This thing don't want to work as soon as we start playing. There we go. All right, probably not. I love it. You know what? Screw it. Going back to roll 20.
It was working. You
It
rolled
was
it.
working.
That's so weird.
Oh, I don't see anything. I didn't see any results.
No,
Didn't
it's
you?
not on now.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys saw it and I just didn't see it. I'm just crazy.
No, we don't see anything. Nope.
All right, I'll figure this out between turns. But let's
Sounds
just get this on the road real quick. All right. Warhammer smack. There we go.
25 definitely hits as the hammer falls.
All right. And then for damage, we are just going to go 9.
9?
And then I'll-
9.
Yep.
It is.
Just right in the head.
All right. You can feel the bone powder beneath your hammer, and the burlap sack of the head kind of collapses part of the way so that its eye and open mouth are just collapsed down like a limp sack.
All right.
Anything else?
In that case, I'll hit it again.
Sounds good.
And a 22.
22 will definitely hit.
And that is... Oh, sorry. Just the 13.
Just the 13. Your second swing comes around, hits it full in the chest. The entire front of the body, just there's this cracking sound as it shifts off center on its own legs. It's still standing, but only just.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
Leaf?
That'll be my full turn.
So Leaf is going to move over towards Bright as he takes 2 shots. I think up to there. Yeah, that's perfect. And as he walks by you, he's going to say, what do we do, Bright? Where do we go? And then he's going to shoot at... Well, I'm going to take these one at a time because I might be able to finish them both off with luck. I will use my sharpshooter attack.
Okay.
So, I think, let's see, I gotta do this. Hold that thought. And
Were these the only ones that we saw, or were there more on more perimeters of the town?
There were 4 that you've seen.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what happens. Here we go. Here's the first attack. That
22 will
did
hit.
Not subtract the 5, so that's technically going to be a 17.
17 hits.
Okay, great. And then this will add. Are they undead?
Not technically, no.
Dang.
There's
All
something about them that feels undead, but they are not undead.
Okay. Oh, that didn't. That's weird. It didn't do the. Oh, it did. Okay, so that's 11 damage plus 10 is 22. I forgot to use my bonus action to call it my Slayer's Prey, but is 11? Let's see, 21 enough to do it?
21. Which one were you shooting?
The one by Solaire and Ficus first.
So the razor white arrow that comes flying out of your bow cuts straight through it and it collapses.
Perfect. I will use my bonus action this time and make the other one my Slayer's Prey, and then attack again. Sorry that it double rolls.
Okay.
That's only an 11 to hit. That's probably gonna miss.
11 will hit.
Oh my goodness!
Exactly.
Whoo-wee! All right, well, here we go. Sorry about the double rolls on everything. It's so silly. All right, so that's weak. That's only 6, but that's plus 10 is 16.
16.
And then plus another d6 because it is my Slayer's Prey.
All
I
right.
think you'll be fine.
So, oh, and I rolled a 6 on that one. So that is a total of 22 damage for the second attack.
22 damage. So you only had a 1 in 6 chance of not killing it with the extra d6. It had 2 hit points. So your second arrow goes flying through, cuts through it, goes right over the top of Baby Soul's head, cuts through the scarecrow. It collapses in a burst of feathers and straw.
Are all of them screaming, or did just the first one?
With the last one falling, the scream gets quieter. But you can
Quieter
still
or
hear.
like okay.
You can still hear a scream coming from all around you.
Okay, but like Uther has grief, so we always hear screaming.
A lot of
That's
screaming
true.
recently.
There's just a lot of screaming.
Anything else, Leaf?
A different flavor of scream.
Aside from making that kind of comment to Bright of like, what do we do? Which way should we go? Or, he's kind of like looking to her for, a plan or whatever.
Okay.
Why are you
Like,
looking at me for all of this?
He sort of expects her to sort of know what's going on here in this land. So
You
but-
was the ones that started attacking that thing.
what? I mean, it wasn't me. I'm just making sure nobody dies if I can.
Out of the fog, 4 more shamble forward.
Oh my god, yes.
The screams continue. They get slowly louder as they walk in this jerking motion, one step at a time, yet somehow almost completely silent as their feet hit the splash in the water.
What if we have to just keep killing scarecrows until Noir gets here?
Let's go.
What if we just keep
Yes.
getting wave after wave
Bodies hit
until
the
he's
floor.
here?
Now we have 2 good tables that were shared in the pre-show. So we're going to pause for a moment and resolve both. And with Uther not here, not eligible for a good table. So I need a D4 from Corndog. And we're going to go in initiative order for which one that is. And then a second D4 from Robotic. You roll a D4 too.
Hey.
Let's see who gets what. 2, so that is for Bright, and 3, that is for Soul.
Wait, in initiative order? I thought 2 was me.
Ficus, Bright, Soul, Leaf.
Oh, because Uther's not
'Cause
available.
Uther
That's
doesn't
right.
count.
Oh,
Skipping Uther.
damn it. One day I'll get a good table again.
I mean, if you want it, you can have mine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
So we shall get to that at everyone's turn in the initiative. So Uther is first, as another scarecrow. Oh, he stumbled forward one more step. Stumbles forward to there.
I would like to think that Uther acknowledges that he killed Baby Soul the first time, and he will not do it again. So he will not put the grief aura out, but he will walk over and attack that thing. Right there.
Sounds good.
Doesn't sound like Uther at all.
Look, from what Noir has told me, like, he's trying to take into account things, and he knows that Bright was not happy with him for disassembling Baby Soul. I nat 20'd.
Will hit.
Of course he did. It's not Noir, it's just Uther.
Just Uther.
It's just Uther. So that's cool.
Hope whatever game he plays, he rolls worse than me.
Yep. So he gets 4 on the dice, so double to 8 plus 6 is 14 for
14.
his first attack.
As grief slices through.
Yes. Oh,
That's Yep. Nope. That's it. Go ahead and keep rolling.
that's it?
Second attack.
Okay. I was like, did I get him, or can I do a second attack?
Oh, you got a second attack.
I do got a second attack. Okay, so that's an 8
8
plus
and-
8 on the dice. I'm doing verbal
Okay.
math. because I have multiple character sheets to look at now. So,
No problem.
hi everybody, 2 characters. So 8 plus 9 is 17.
That will hit.
9 points of damage for slashing.
9
second
slashing from Grief.
Yes.
As just raven feathers go flying out of the stuffing of the scarecrow.
It's
it is
stuffed
in
with
rough
raven
shape.
feathers?
Raven feathers and straw.
Ah! Okay.
Ficus.
Bright cares. Uther probably doesn't.
Yeah, mainly because it feels like it could be those raven folk people, and this is just their bodies being set up for us. So that feels really cool. Ficus has definitely taken note to that and is like, oh no. But she is going to, oops, don't have the right grabber. Here we go. She's going to run up, maybe. She's actually going to turn to Soul before she goes and just be like, tag team? And just book it over to this guy over here, because I think that's as far as she could go. Yeah, that way she can stay out of Soul's way if he continues on.
Sounds good.
And she's gonna just stab again.
Stab away.
She'll just kind of like chuck one of her swords while she's running, or chuck her sword while she's running, and then grab her dagger out of her hip.
Sounds
The
good.
magic one. So both of these are magical weapons.
Both hit.
Nice.
So that's 10 points of piercing damage.
So your second one is an offhand attack or 2 attacks? How are you doing it? Because if it's your offhand.
I have 2 weapon fighting for my fighter.
Okay, just
so
wanted
I
to
get
check.
to do both.
Yep. I thought that might have happened, but wanted to double check. So yeah, you stab. Both of these magical weapons cut through cleanly. Straw and feathers fall out. The scarecrow just howls in your face.
And then for my bonus action, since I did not have to dash, what I can do is I can dump in. Where is it? How do I know what I am now? Is it this one? No, this one. You've the unleash bolts of radiant energy from within your revived body. Oh, it's immediately after I use my cunning action. So
Okay.
I could go, okay, then I know what I'll do. I will bonus action, whoop, dash my way over here to use that cunning action, and then as I do so, radiant blast on this guy.
Sounds good.
I will just do... I think we just did dagger last time and then just the sneak attack. That's what we did before, so just do that. Does a 12 hit? I think so.
12 will hit.
Neat. So 10 points of radiant damage.
10 points of radiant damage courses through these as bits of energy fly off of you as you duck past it. Still alive, but not in great shape. Anything else?
Could I say that I lied about my bonus action dash and go to there?
That's fine.
Okay. There we go. That's where I ran to. I just kept moving.
All right, and Bright, at the beginning of your turn, there is
Yes.
a plant that begins to grow up out of the muck next to you at an unusual rate. And this plant is something like a tulip bulb at the end of a vine. And it begins to grow, and it just peeks its head up, all in just a matter of seconds. This opens up, and standing on a rather boring white flower is a very small goat. Only about the size of the palm of your hand.
All right.
And it will look up at you and go, "Meh," and then start eating the petals on the flower it's standing on.
I had 2 thoughts in very quick succession, one of which was stick sun for bright now, and the second was, oh, it's the rumor weed. So cool, thanks, good table. Bright is going to obviously get distracted by that and just kind of turn and just immediately start caretaking, because that's what she does. She collects all of the pets in this little ramshackle family. So she just like picks it up and starts like checking on it. Can I do like an Arcana check on it to see if I know what it is?
So as you pick it up and get a better look at it, it also has very plant-like features. So you can use either a nature check or an Arcana check.
I mean, Arcana, because this is bright. 22.
22. This is a very unusual plant called goatweed. Goatweed, when it blooms, produces a very small creature that is voracious. It wants to eat and eat and eat. And if you can keep it fed to maturity, it will follow you around until its plant life ends, and it, as all plants do, reproduces and dies. But
Are you saying that this is going to stay with me forever? Like Baby Groot?
You do not expect it to live more than a day or two at best, and that's only if you can get it to grow to its full size.
But you said it reproduces and dies, which means I'm just going to take the next one and the next one. I'm going to keep it forever.
With
this
a
is
plus
gonna be
20,
amazing. Anyways.
The seeds of goatweed are very sensitive, and once they're in the ground, they need to reach the perfect, just ideal circumstances for a new bloom to grow. And that circumstance is typically a small donation and a random chance on a D100 table.
I feel like...
Yeah, that sounds great.
I feel like Baby Soul's about to get a potted feature.
Yes.
So that is what you know about goatweed.
Cool. I'm going to start attending and inspecting that. And while that's happening, Baby Soul is going to take an attack because I'm not going to. So, if I recall correctly, oh no, dice on the loose. Baby Soul gets 14.
14 will hit.
14. I need to get to my character sheet. Doo-doo. I forget what his damage is. Sweet. His damage is 1d8.
Okay. 1d8.
So, here we go. 5 plus 3 is 8 points of... Yep, 8 points of damage to this scarecrow.
So I have his stats as adding +2 to that. 1d8 plus 2.
It says plus proficiency bonus.
What's your proficiency bonus?
Isn't it? Aren't we +3 now?
It could be +3 now. So yes.
Yeah, we're level 7.
Yep, d8 plus 3 then.
Yep. So 8.
Minus 8.
Know your stats, everybody.
Baby Soul, does he punch or still bite, even though he's a small knight right now?
He is a small suit of armor, but the head is like a wolf head, so I imagine it looks much like a toddler. Just
so a toddler bipedal wolf just bites the scarecrow, rips it as Baby Soul's head snaps back, feathers everywhere. Anything else, Bright?
Excellent. No, we're good here. Thank you.
All right, Soul, it's your turn, and moo. You look to your left, and sitting on that fence next to you is a small cow, staring directly at you with huge eyes.
What?
What? Why are we getting farm animals?
Please just... Yes. Just yes.
Old McStrahd had a farm.
Yeah. I guess Soul will pick it up.
Moo!
Oh, it's a very angry cow. All right. Indignant.
It doesn't move except for its head. You get the sense About the size of your hand.
Oh.
As soon as you touch it, you get a feeling that if you chuck this at someone, it would probably become a full-size cow.
What?
You're gonna relive Uther's dream.
Yeah, this
Uther
is
checked. Uther definitely did this at the beginning of the stream. You gotta
No,
throw the cow.
Did he suplex a dead cow or a horse?
Yes, he
Yes.
did. Yes,
Dead
he
cow.
did.
Okay, I'll put this in my pocket. I'll save it for Uther.
You gotta do it better than him.
Yeah, no. It's
You
gonna be
gotta
on-
one up him.
I'm saying
You
save
hear-
Strahd.
You hear very muffled in your pocket. Go ahead. Your turn.
Yeah, no one tell Uther. Full charge at this guy with a one-handed swing. Actually, can I take a turn to drop my shield?
Go ahead.
Can I drop my shield as free action?
Yeah, drop shield is free action.
All right, so two-handed swing.
A critical hit.
There we go.
Whoa.
You were inspired by the cow.
Yeah. So that is going to be 11 plus 9, 20. And was it critical? Double?
Double the number on the die.
All right. So that is 22, 31.
So it's it rolled twice for you.
Oh, did it?
So it is 20. It did the math for you. 20 damage. Which is plenty as you feel your hammer powder whatever insides of this creature there are. And in a puff of raven feathers and bone dust, it collapses.
All right. And let's just be funny. Can I make a ranged throw with my hammer at the second one?
You can chuck your hammer if you'd like. Go ahead.
All right.
Just because Noir is not here does not mean you need to do everything Uther does.
Apparently, I don't know.
Are you chucking it at the one that's right by me?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh no!
15.
15 will hit. Yes.
Nice.
What's your dex?
Oh, give me one sec. Probably my dump stat. My dex is actually 12.
All right, so you're fine. You have a positive modifier. So the
Yep.
hammer goes end over end, nails this scarecrow in the middle of its back as it's standing, turning to fight Ficus, and deals some damage. Your hammer falls to the ground.
Been cool
The
with
scarecrow
that.
just kind of turns around. Its head turns, but its shoulders don't, and its face just howls at you. Anything else?
No, that's my turn, I believe.
All right, Leaf, go ahead.
Well, Leaf is going to sort of see the madness and feel like he probably needs to help eliminate these things once again. So he will step forward and he just sort of says, like, what are we going to do? Just stand here and fight these things? I'm going to fire at this one by Ficus first.
Go ahead.
See how that goes. And I think I might have figured out why it was rolling too. Let's check it out. Fingers crossed. I will bonus action to make this one my Slayer's Prey.
Okay.
Oh, it still did it. All right, well, anyway, that's a
23
18
will
to
hit.
hit.
I even
Oh,
crossed
18?
my
18 will
fingers
hit?
for you.
I thought I figured
My fingers
it out.
were crossed on the inside.
Okay, well, 18 to hit. Let's see how much damage we do. Plus another d6. Hey, I'm doing great with the Slayer's Prey there. So that's a total of 22 damage.
22 damage. All right. Your magical arrows just passes clean through it. It stumbles. It's flailing a bit. Turns its attention to you. Is not doing well at all.
Dang. All right. Well, I was hoping to take it down with once. But so seeing that, I'll pull back again. And again, the kind of electric blue light of the string, this magical string, and then a blue-white laser-like razor arrow shoots out at it a second time. That's a critical
That will
hit.
definitely hit it.
Wow.
That's a lot of damage. I mean,
We've been doing awesome with the crits.
So your minimum damage overkills it by so much.
yeah. It's a whole lot.
So second arrow goes flying, the entire chest, like a hole the size of a grapefruit, appears in its chest and it falls to the ground in a puff.
I don't crit often with, and especially with Slayer's Pride. Let me just see what I can
Roll
do
that
here.
Roll that up.
Gregory is just like roll that beautiful bean footage right now.
Just let me have this one time.
This one time.
So we got
One
9 and 8 is 17,
earned
plus
this.
another 9 for Corpse Slayer is 26. So 36 damage from that shot.
36 damage,
Takes
which
its head
would
off.
have one shot it.
Oh
Had
god.
that been
Wow,
your first
Gregory,
attack.
it's like you could have shot the one that was just standing
I'm-
over there.
You know.
No, kill stealer.
Kill steal
I am
another
a
one from me.
defensive player,
This is
and
the
I
third one. The hell?
Third one, but she's not counting.
Leaf doesn't want to see you all get in trouble. So,
Speaking of, the one that you didn't shoot comes rambling forward with its jerking motion and ends up right next to you. And attacks you with a claw.
sure.
11 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, and it has a second one, which is a 15 to hit.
I think that also misses. Oh wait, I got the wrong screen open. Yeah, that misses.
All right.
My
While you
armor class is
check
16.
that, the other one is going to do the same thing, attacking Uther with 2 claws. 22 will hit.
Disadvantage because of baby soul.
Okay. 21 will hit.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
5 slashing damage on Uther.
Okay.
And Uther needs to attempt a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
What Uther has in a hit, he makes up for an lack of AC.
Does he have something for frightened, or is that only while raging?
Only while raging, but how's
Only
a
while
21 do
raging.
ya?
21 will pass. And then the second attack is a 12 because
Doesn't
of the
hit.
disadvantage, which misses. That's their turn.
Only one attack gets disadvantage from baby soul, just as point of honor.
Okay, then the 20 will hit.
Okay. Sorry,
So that's-
Noir.
8 slashing damage and a
Okay.
and you are second wisdom saving throw.
7.
7 fails. So,
I'm so
Uther
sorry.
Uther is frightened
Okay.
until the end of the scarecrow's next turn.
He's not raging, huh?
He's
Not
not.
raging at the moment. So we have a
He's so mad at you.
It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be great.
Don't run away.
As this as the scarecrows are howling, the water begins to ripple throughout the graveyard. And I didn't really give
Oh,
you
no.
a good look. So the graveyard is something along these lines. So there's this just really thin water, not enough to obstruct your movement in any way, but just enough to splash your way across. And up out of that, there are these bubbles that appear, and a number of these bloated zombies rise up from the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And they can only stumble forward this time.
Yeah, they have a -1 to initiative. How?
They are zombies. That's the.
As Soul said, Dex is a dump stat.
Absolutely. And just like before, these things are unusually large, and just a cursory glance is enough for you to see movement beneath their stomachs. through their rotting skin of some kind.
Ick.
As this one shambles as quickly as it can. Oh, can't go that far. Toward Bright. That's all they can do. Uther is frightened and must run away
I cannot
from
wait
the
to tell him. he's scared.
source of his fear.
No, don't tell him. Don't tell him this. I got this. This is fine. I know what to do.
Okay. Oh, you can't willingly move closer, so he can stay where he is if he would like.
Yep.
Can also attack, but has disadvantage on any attack rolls.
Can he save again against it or no?
He can't save because it expires at the end of the scarecrow's next turn.
Ah, okay.
But he can still attack.
Oh, it's his turn right now. Cool.
Yes, it's his turn right now.
Sorry.
Nope.
I was trying to read the conditions. If he rages now, does he lose that? Never mind. You know what? There's enough zombies around him that he's just gonna decide, you know what? He tried to keep Baby Soul alive, but listen, Bray can rebuild him, so whatever. He's triggering grief.
All right. Bonus action triggers grief.
Mhm.
Go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Oh, it went so far away. 16?
The scarecrow is the only one that saved
Haha.
of the
A
monsters
Natural 20, no less.
with a natural 20.
Oh, but also the dog needs to make
The
one.
dog needs to save as well. Baby Soul
Oh,
needs
no.
to save.
Baby Soul.
You can
Baby
do
Soul
it.
probably won't save. What's the DC?
It is on grief somewhere. I think it's 14 if I remember
DC
right.
16.
16. Okay.
Nope, he's not gonna save.
Okay. Roll 3d10.
Here we go.
Is wisdom baby Soul's dumb stat too?
Yes, obviously.
These screams of trapped souls just flare out from Uther.
12 points of damage. Psychic.
That is enough to kill the scarecrow.
Mhm.
And psychic.
Wait, maybe.
Nope, it's fine. Kills the scarecrow.
Psychic damage.
And then both of the zombies, their heads and ears, just like their ears fall off. They don't seem overly bothered, but because of how much damage it is, it ruptures their guts, and both of them explode in
Oh, I
leeches.
regret everything.
So I need 2d6 as these leeches cover Uther.
4.
For 2d6 or just one?
Yep. 2
Okay,
on each
so-
of them.
Write down 4 leeches for Uther.
This is all going in a category on my journal of just things not to tell Noir. We're gonna fix this before he gets back, and it's gonna be fine.
Anything else, Uther?
Actually, you have a book.
Well, used my bonus action, used my 2 attacks. That's all I got.
Okay. Goes
Oh
to
wait,
Ficus.
all of them are gone, so he can move without being
Yes, he's
afraid.
no longer afraid.
Yeah, okay, he's gonna storm this direction to be engaged with this guy.
Sounds good. Ficus. You have a zombie that pulled itself up out of the muck and came to say hello.
Does Ficus recognize that this is probably similar to the zombie that spewed its guts on her earlier and gave her leeches before?
Absolutely.
Right.
Perfect.
Doesn't.
Ficus is going to a bonus action disengage.
Yep.
And she's gonna go over here.
Okay.
Yeah. And as she runs around this thing, because she has used her cunning action, she will radiant beam it
Perfect.
in the face as she runs away.
17 will hit.
15 points of radiant damage.
15 is enough to pop it like a giant leech-filled pinata.
And then for her action, she will throw both of her daggers at the one that's charging up on Bright.
Sounds good. Throw away.
Yeet. Yeet. Did the
Both
other one
hit.
go? Oh, okay.
Yep, 11 and 12.
Neat. 7 damage, followed by 8 damage. So 15 damage on Yucky Boy.
Okay, because that was 2 different attacks, this one does not blow up, but has 2 daggers sticking in it.
Okay,
Anything else?
that's my turn. I will keep my eyes locked on this zombie as if like daring it to come towards me.
Okay, Bright, go ahead. You have a little goat in the palm of your hand that it finishes nibbling on the flower that it came out of, and it starts trying to nibble on your hand, which hurts just a tiny bit, but it doesn't seem satisfied.
Nice. This is fine. This is great. I really did like hearing the phrase, "You have a tiny goat." That was pleasant. Now, however, we're gonna make some things unpleasant. And I am going to... That's cool. What is the thing that I was gonna do? Gotta find it. Yes, okay. So we are going to cast Chill Touch at this guy. The one that's coming towards me. This one, right there.
Sounds good. Chill touch away.
So yeah, kind of the little goat was in Bright's hand that she casts Thorn Whip from, which has like this little like metallic wiry looking like branch wrapped around her hand. And so she's holding the little goat and it's like trying to launch the plant. So she just like picks it up and is like, no, and just kind of puts it in that grass at her feet.
Okay.
And just like watching that more than watching what she's doing as she just like shakes her hand and this skeletal hand comes out of it. And she casts some Chill Touch.
Sounds good.
Oof. Come here. That is plus 5 is 12.
12 will hit.
12 hits. Cool, cool. It's this much damage. I rolled a 1. I'm disappointed.
Aw.
It's fine. If it's an undead target, it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn, and it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Okay, sounds good. Now for the little goat that you put down, so there's water down there, so you do find enough of the
Oh,
grass.
I was trying to find some grass.
Yep.
I don't want to drown it.
There's
I wanna feed it.
some duckweed that floats on the water over to it. It eats some of the
Perfect.
grass. I need you to roll a d6 for me.
Okay. This is fine. Hey, it's a 5.
A 5. All right. And then anything else on your turn? Or are you done?
Yep. Baby Soul's gonna come directly to me as fast as he can because I don't like this. 5, 10, 15, 20. Right there. Boop.
Okay. All done.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Roll a d4 for me.
Uh-oh. 3?
3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You glance back down at your little goat and you see that it has, within the seconds it took for you to do your turn, completely eaten all of the grass in its general proximity.
Can I pick it back up? Has it gotten
can.
bigger?
It very briefly got bigger and then got small again.
Hey, what are you
So
doing?
it's palm of your hand size.
Sweet.
Soul, go ahead.
So is equipping a weapon a standard?
You can do it as part of a free action. That's fine.
All right. Well,
Unless you're
I'm
picking
gonna-
up your shield on the ground, then I'm gonna make
Yeah.
you use your movement
Actually-
to do it.
I think both of those are at a distance from me at the moment. But no, I have 2 flails in my pockets on my belt. So
Okay.
I'm gonna-
Since when?
since character creation.
That's the best.
If you would like, go
Just
ahead.
in case. All right, going to take going to take one of them and just straight across the head of Mr. Zombie in front of him.
Go ahead. Roll the hit. 24 will hit. Damage.
And I would just hit him with the 8. We'll use the I will make it radiant, so that is going to be 13.
13. All right. So go ahead and burn that spell slot for making it radiant.
Aye.
And because of the amount of damage you did to it, your flail goes up to hit its head, but it doesn't catch its head. Like one of the spikes on the flail catches its extended gut and just rips upward. And right after your flail hits the head, you're sprayed with leeches. But because you're a construct, they just fall off of you. That's what happened last time.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I shall spend the rest of my move to head towards my hammer.
Okay. Sounds good.
So I think it's right there.
All right. Leaf, go ahead.
Yo. I'm just gonna go ahead and let's see. You know what? I'm gonna dance away from this one and let Uther take care of it because I believe he can. So I'll take the chance with a opportunity attack.
All right. A 22.
Ha! Bugger. Yeah,
Ooh.
that hits.
8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I
I
need you
swear
to
to
attempt
God.
a wisdom saving throw.
If you start running again.
Oh no, that's what happened last time.
It's only one turn.
12.
12 is just enough to
You did
pass.
Yay!
So then,
As at the touch of the scarecrow, you feel terror touch your body.
so we'll say that Leaf takes a step away, and then this creature like reaches out, slashes him with whatever it's got, claws or whatever, and then it like sends a shiver up Leaf's. He wasn't expecting it to actually hit him, and it sort of like startles him and like sends this weird instinctive shiver up his spine. So he kind of like cringes away from it, does this like spin around, and then finally lands with his feet firmly under him, and then will draw and fire. I'm gonna shoot at this one over here that's making its way towards Bright.
Sure.
Question: does
Yep.
all
Yes.
your fur stand up on end?
Oh yeah, 100%. There's the hackles on the back of his. You probably can't see it because he wears kind of like a hood and all that, but yes, definitely his whiskers are twitching, and he didn't like that very much. So then I will once again bonus action, make it my Slayer's Prey. I will continue to use the sharpshooter feat.
Okay.
That should hit. That's a 12 against the
12 will
zombie.
hit.
Right. And all right. First damage, Slayer's Prey damage, and plus that. So, oh my god, that's weak sauce. So 19 for that first hit.
Your arrow pops the zombie.
Do you know how self-deprecating that makes me when you're like, oh, 19 damage is weak? Okay.
I mean,
Just
I
feel that
built
that
this
resonates.
character for DPS, though, here,
Acknowledge
right?
that
Like,
what you're doing is cool and that you
All right.
are more capable than some people.
done and done.
Because I did 1 point of damage last turn. So hush.
I'm thinking in my mind that she's saying after Uther, like, think about other people.
Then he calls over towards Uther. And he says, duck, and then he's gonna shoot at the other one. Here.
Wait,
Not
let me
that
do my
Uther
best
really
noir
needs to
impression.
duck, but...
Why?
Oh, that's actually a miss. I think that's a 9.
9 will miss a scarecrow.
Ah, dang it.
Anything else?
Uther just kind of
booger.
laughs a little bit. Just like,
Yeah, no doubt. That's action, bonus action. I don't feel like using any more movement, so I'm good.
All right. The scarecrow that you tried to shoot at will look your way and give its howl that these things have been releasing and be still more concerned about the person next to it. And will claw at Uther twice. 20 will hit
yep,
for 4 slashing and a
Cool.
wisdom save from Uther.
no. 10,
He's frightened again.
no.
He's been frightened more times in this campaign than this
Stop
fight.
that. Nope. Nope, we're not going to tell Noir any of this. This is fine.
And because he is frightened of the scarecrow, the second claw is going to be at advantage. 13.
That
which I
doesn't
think
hit.
Nope.
His AC
So
is
13,
16.
13 misses. That is it.
Hooray.
Let's see, are all the all the zombies are dead. I'm going to take them out of the order. And as the scarecrow finishes that second attack, it misses because it's distracted. Its howl kind of turns its head upward and toward the gates, but above. And you hear just gentle whoosh sound through the mist. And coming out of the mist is this massive skull. Begins to take shape, and you can see that it's a dragon skull inverted. The teeth and the horns, it's hard to identify what kind of dragon it would be. You think, well, if any of you know dragons, you can tell me if you do or don't. You'd be able to recognize it. Would any of you know dragon species for any reason?
Oh yeah, I picked it up in free time. No, just like...
I mean, Bright is a nerd who grew up on all sorts of stories, so she's probably heard legends.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ficus has maybe heard a story about them, but like hasn't actively like sought out dragon hunting and stuff in her chill ass forest.
Okay. So what descends is a flying upside down dragon skull that's hovering 20 feet off the air. And an ancient looking woman riding in it leans forward. And let me see if I can get you the picture.
Is
of
this
Oh
her.
my
Baba
god,
Saga?
I want this for me.
Yeah, can we get one? We're gonna keep the skull, right? We're gonna kill her and keep the skull?
I want a chariot that is a skull.
This woman
I
with
was right.
hair peaked high and raven skull ornaments in the dreaded locks on either side leans forward over the top of this and goes, "What are you all doing in my swamp?"
I'm
And
sorry. I
that
need
is where
make a
we're going to
Shrek
take a
reference.
very brief break.
Shrek is here.
So hang around. We are going to be back in a brief 5 minutes to see what they're going to do with an old lady in a dragon skull. It'll go fine. So
I'm sure it will.
be back shortly. We'll take probably 5 minutes or so and see you very soon. Hello and welcome back. We left off with a leech-covered Uther, a slaughter of scarecrows and zombies, and a very angry old lady in a flying dragon skull asking, "What are you doing in my swamp?
Are we still in combat?
You are. She's not attacked, but you are still in combat. Uther, at the start of his turn, takes 4 damage
Okay.
as the leeches begin to burrow into his skin. He is frightened, but it is his turn.
I'm also frightened of killing Uther right now.
You're in trouble.
I am in so much trouble.
Let me know if he hits bloodied, please.
Oh, we're well past that.
Okay, then instead of 4 damage, all 4 leeches disappear under his skin.
Oh no.
Yeah, I feel like Uther is like real close.
This is really not good.
Mm-hmm. This
When
is...
do we think he would actually rage? Still a real question I have.
Oh yeah, no, now he's gonna rage because he sees this weird woman trying to be possessive of an area, and he's just gonna be like, no. So, yeah, he's gonna rage.
Yep.
So does
Yeah.
he take the 4 points of damage still, or?
No, he does not take those 4 points of damage. If he was already
Okay.
bloodied, they simply disappear under his skin.
Okay.
Because they found a way in, they burrowing.
I don't...
As all 4 of them make their
Thanks.
way to some of the claw marks these scarecrows have made and slip into them.
Uh-huh.
He loses frightened as soon as he rages.
Uh-huh. Okay, so that's good at least. He's gonna step out and ask my party members if it's in character for Uther to make direct eye contact with Baba Lysaga and just stab the scarecrow to prove a point.
That
So
feels
I
right.
feel like
Feels
I feel
on
like-
brand.
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
feels
That's right.
okay. Good. That feels in character. Okay, that's what he's gonna do. He's just gonna like stab it to prove a point. So he rages. He
Mhm.
attacks.
Mm-hmm.
21.
21 will hit.
Okay, cool. 4 plus 6 is 10 points of damage for the first attack.
Plus the rage damage.
Plus rage. Let me check.
I believe
think
it's
it's
2.
2. But let me check.
He starts stabbing.
Yep, plus 2.
Yep, he slashes the
12.
scarecrow as he makes eye contact with the strange old woman that appeared and cuts a chunk out of the scarecrow. Second attack.
He's gonna do it again.
Go ahead.
19.
19 will hit.
14 points of damage.
14 nearly finishes off the scarecrow as more just feathers fly out of it. Do you know how many ravens it takes to make one of those?
Leaf's ears.
He would
Twitch.
absolutely have something really cool to say, but I'm not Noir.
Anything else?
No. If I think of a funny one-liner, I'm going to say that I said it right now, though.
Sounds good. We will prep a retcon for the funny one-liner. Ficus, go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Ficus is going to jog over to where her daggers are and pick them up. I don't know if this... Would you count this as an action to grab these again and then...
That's fine. You can get him as part of your movement.
Okay. She'll swing around so she's right next to Bright. And then from here... Oh, no. Should move one more step. Sorry,
And
Bright.
Corn Dog, you have a +2 on a checker save. So
Oh, hell yeah. Ficus is going to stab this scarecrow.
go ahead.
Or stab once, see how that goes. If it looks like a pretty beat up scarecrow, and then we'll see about the other one.
Sounds good.
I like how that's always our plan, is just stab once and we'll see what happens.
Natural 20!
Critical hit. Your dagger finds a very weak spot in the burlap of the scarecrow.
Rolled 3 natural ones on that crit damage.
Wow. But that altogether is enough to finish it off. As the scarecrow collapses in a heap. You hear from the skull floating above. I'll enjoy making more, though. None of you have answered my question. Still your turn, Ficus.
As she finishes saying, none of you have answered my question, Ficus is going to stare for her mouth and see if she can just whip her dagger through the sky into her mouth to make her shut the hell up.
Okay, what's the range on your dagger?
60 feet.
Epic.
So if I were to do some simple math instead of some Pythagorean theorem and say, yes, it's within 60 feet.
We don't even ask questions anymore. We just throw our weapons at people.
I think
Oh,
it's outside of
no.
your short range, though, so it is a disadvantage, right?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
But she's got bonuses from chat.
You have a bonus from chat, which is a +2.
So, 14 to hit.
A 14. So your dagger goes flying up in the air and clinks off this one of the teeth of this upside down dragon skull.
Hot
You
dog.
insolent little brat.
Oh, we pick it on size now.
Anything
I mean,
else?
she's sitting in a dragon skull. We're all little to her.
I mean, for now.
Right? It's sorry.
I cast enlarge on Ficus. No.
Do it.
I don't have enlarge on me. I'm sorry. Bright is going to just kind of look up at this woman and just hold out her hands, which one of them has a goat in it now, apparently. And it's just going to be like, and who gave you claim over this anyways?
It was given to me by my son. I get what remains, the scraps that fall from his table. And mighty he has become.
Who's there?
What do I feel like, hang on, I feel like we've heard this name before.
What did she say then?
Baba
It was
Yaga.
given
It's
to her by her son.
So hard assumption. Strahd's mama. I mean, you're gonna get immortality. Who better to give it to? Or the other way around.
Seriously, have we heard of Baba Lysaga before? I feel like we have. Did the witches?
The witches mentioned Baba
Yeah.
Lysaga.
That's what I
Okay.
remember.
And Bright would know a little bit about Baba Lysaga just from being Vistani.
Yeah.
Baba Lysaga was not Strahd's mother. Baba Lysaga was Strahd's nanny.
Godmother, yeah.
So she was the midwife that helped deliver him. And while he was still an infant, she performed a number of dark rituals to ensure that he would be a spellcaster. Now, what the Vistani know is that Strahd's real mother was furious and expelled Baba Lysaga from the castle.
Right. Right. Cool. Good. Okay, so she said this. My arms are still extended. I'll just like yell back. The way I hear, nobody wanted you to be his mother anyways.
Shots fired.
Silence, you bitch.
Why are we?
Any other action from Bright?
Why are we attacking the floating spellcaster?
Cause she's evil, dude. What else do you need to know?
Welcome to this country. Like, that's kind of the thing of the day. Like,
No more chit chat without burning actions.
It's true. I will switch to my character sheet instead of Uther's. I will look at my spells. And I will... Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of feeling like mage armor is necessary. Guys, I'm so afraid right now. Yeah, I don't have mage armor. This is not good. I have instead the wand of binding. I would like to hold her in place and tell everyone to get out.
So you are going to cast Hold Person for 2 charges.
Correct.
Okay, that is a Wisdom save.
Correct. DC 17.
Lord. We didn't even try.
She rolled a 3.
Oh,
Oh, that is...
clutch.
That's not the right button anyway. She got a 10 total.
Oh my Lord.
But
Okay,
yeah,
but
it's not 26. She got a 10 total.
mm-hmm.
Did Tony give me advantage on a roll?
Disadvantage. I got
Yeah,
it.
I think it was
Nope.
disadvantage.
2 hours ago, Tony gave advantage
2 hours ago.
to the DM.
Yep.
You're
Because
right.
I was the one who got disadvantage.
You're right.
Yes. So
Wow.
the second roll
Thanks,
will be
Tony.
for 21.
Noir just gave you disadvantage,
So-
though.
What?
Noir, what are you doing? Get in here and be yourself.
Noir, you're going to be so happy about
Noir,
how
no.
the evening has
Replay
gone.
Noir, don't go back and watch the screen. Just get in here now.
The link is in our chat, so when you're ready, go ahead and jump in. They've picked a
Also,
fight with
don't
a
be
swamp
mad at
witch.
me. Don't be mad at me.
Already picked the fight with Swamp. You know what? Just yeah. Just kind of went the way I assumed it'd go.
So, because of the disadvantage, yes, the spell does take hold. Paralyzed
Yay!
for the duration. And their
As
turns can make wisdom saving throws. Got it. All right.
Yeah. as she's held there, Bright's just going to yell back up at her again. Well, if you would be so kind, then we'll see ourselves out. And just still, like, honestly, she's done that, like, sleight of hand, like, flick the wand out and cast, and then just back up, still with her hands out like that.
As Baba Lysaga finishes that word, you bit, just freezes. Soul, go ahead.
Let's just say he takes his movement to go collect this shield, so I don't forget about that.
Oh, and sorry, Bright, roll a d4.
Two?
2. Your little goat gets smaller and starts trying to find food on your hand. Soul, go ahead.
Lord.
I need the loot boot. I need all the food you got.
Is this lady still flying? I'm guessing
Yes, 20 feet in the air.
there's no way we're getting away from this thing. And I have no way to attack anything range anyway. I am going to do the impossible and make a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because we should have done is talk to her in the first place. But
I told her we'd be on our way. I
Against
don't
someone
know why
who's
she wouldn't
frozen and
like that.
paralyzed.
Yeah. I'm going to try and persuade her not to murder us immediately when she gets free. So,
Okay. Go ahead and make your
so
case
simple.
and roll
Yep.
persuasion.
Bear with
Hi,
me as
Noir.
I set up
We'll
our
see how well it comes out.
cameras.
What did you do?
Everything.
What?
So you rolled really well on a lot of things, and then a couple of things exploded on you, and some leeches are now maybe in your body.
You got 4
Hi.
leeches in you.
Also, you have 27 hit points. Good luck.
Tell,
I'm really
tell them about the
sorry.
failed wisdom saves. Tell them
No.
about the failed wisdom saves.
And how
No, it's
frightened
fine.
Uther was for so long.
No.
How
You know
frightened
what?
there was of the
Right?
scarecrows.
No, because they died the very next turn, so you didn't have to do anything about being frightened. So nobody could tell you were frightened. I promise.
2 different times.
Stop
Can
that.
I even be frightened?
I
Oh,
made
if
you
you're
rage
raging, you
so that
can't.
you weren't.
They were all like, Uther's turned another page. He doesn't rage anymore. So I just sat here and was like,
But you are raging now, just as a matter of fact.
yeah.
I'm scared to pull up my character sheet right now.
I couldn't edit your character sheet, so
It's okay. I'm at 26 hit points, you said?
you're 27.
27. Wow! Wow, what an ass whooping I took.
The rest
mean,
of us
to
are
be fair-
fine, if that
To be
makes you feel any
fair-
better.
Okay, but to be fair, Noir, a lot of that was you pulling grief to do AoE, and you
Look.
just rolled really well for grief, so
I mean, that makes sense.
you're welcome. See, I told y'all. I told y'all.
That is some dumb shit I would do. Have I used any spells?
No.
Oh, okay, then we're Gucci. Let's do this. Who we fighting? Baby Lasagna? Let's get it.
Baby Lasagna has been
Lasagna.
Baby Lasagna is held in place, and I just told her that sure, we'll get out of your hair as long as you freeze for a minute. So
So,
she is
And it
held.
worked.
Yep, there is a swamp witch inside an upside-down dragon skull 20 feet off the ground above you.
So we need to get the dragon skull before we leave, because that's just too cool to leave behind.
As Soul, go ahead and finish your turn. I think that brings Noir up to speed.
I failed my persuasion, so no matter what I say, it's gonna fall on deaf ears. So,
But let's
Okay.
hear it.
Anything good?
yeah, I was gonna say, crap. Do we know her name? Don't we? Or do we know who she is?
The 3 witches that you met did mention Baba Lazaga, so it is safe
You
to...
almost said Baba Lasagna.
It's all of your faults.
Baby lasagna.
I was about to roleplay lasagna too. Baba, forgive my friends here. They're just nervous. As you can see, we're not we're not from this land. And matter of fact, we were brought here by your son. He sent us on our way to run some errands on his behalf. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
And we were gonna actually,
You know what that means? Roll deception, anyways.
yeah. And well, it's not technically wrong. I mean, and we were actually looking for you in particular for help.
It was
Side note.
a wonderful speech to the paralyzed witch. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said we're not from around here, and I thought you were gonna go, we're not a threat. It's just how we're
I
going.
said my jumpy friends. As you can see, they're obviously not locals. Could we come to a? Can we resolve this peacefully after the spell wears off?
Leaf, go
He
ahead.
looks at his companions like, "Come on, guys, don't shoot her." Or you can choose to ignore me. I mean, we've already started attacking her. So.
I have told y'all to start backing up, and I started doing that. So come on, y'all.
She's in a flying skull. We're in a forest of fog where we don't know which way is up. I think she'll catch up really easy.
Do we need something from her? What's the play?
Isn't there something else here that we're looking for?
Yeah.
I don't think
so.
I don't think this item was the only thing that was here.
The conspiracy wall says that we are also looking for a fane, whichever the person is called. Right? That's the fanes.
Yep.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're looking for one of the fans.
The Weaver?
Think so.
Hey, let's just
Perez,
assume,
Muriel. We're looking for Muriel.
let's just assume
In Perez.
Sol would have added that to his little plea for peace.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Leaf, your turn.
Oh dear.
Shoot or not to shoot. I know it's crazy, right?
Yeah, he's looking to the others for
Don't
like
just
go,
leave.
don't go.
I whipped a dagger at her. You know what I want to do right now.
I do.
Just back up and ready action. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Good gravy.
I mean, do you think we could win?
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess beat up her skull dragon.
I'm a little nervous about Uther at the moment. So I'm
Well, Uther's gonna Uther, so
no, but I mean, he's got stuff crawling around inside him now, and that doesn't make me feel too great. So
But we don't even know that. None of us saw the leeches go in his body.
Nobody knows the leeches are in Uther's body but Uther.
Oh,
What the
goodness
hell did
gracious.
you
I assumed
do?
we were close enough to see it, and we know that these things do that.
You
Oh,
know that
right.
he at least should have leeches on him. You would expect to find leeches on him.
he probably needs first aid.
Need a decision from Leaf.
Yeah. I'm deferring to the party. What do y'all think I should do? Attack?
It's
Don't
Leaf's
attack?
turn. There's no more time
Yep.
to talk about it.
We can't have a
I-
discussion.
I've already said I think we should leave because
Yep.
she hates us.
I'm gonna hold
But
my.
y'all don't
attack.
think we will be able to.
Okay. At the end of her turn, she attempts to save again. This time she passes.
It's
As
Oh, come
Trigger
on.
will be if she does something aggressive to us.
she as the paralysis falls, she finishes the word itch. I'll kill you all for that. Uther, at the
Can
beginning
I
of your
shoot
turn,
at that point when she says
You
that?
wanted us out. We're getting out. Don't leave
can-
us alone.
you could take one shot.
I don't get both. Oh, I guess.
No, there was a
No.
lot of indecision there.
Yeah,
and,
that's fine. That's fine. I'll take one shot.
You can have one shot as a treat.
Oh, and I didn't mark her as my Slayer's Braid. Damn it. Oh, that didn't work. Here we go. Let's try that. 21 to hit.
21 will hit. Yes.
Wow, that was a lot of rolls. All right. So, hey, soft crit, 13 damage.
13. One of your magical arrows goes flying up into the air, catches her across her shoulder, and cuts over the top. She reaches up to touch it, like shocked that something hurt her, and just licks the blood off of her hand. Yes, time for fun. Uther.
Sorry, Bright.
Yeah? What's up?
There is a upside down dragon skull that's 20 feet in the air down here in the corner of this. At the start of your turn, you take 4 damage. Your damage reduction does not help you at all.
Awesome. I love this for me.
I am sorry.
It's okay.
I did the
it's
best
fine.
I could.
It's, you know what? You did fantastic. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. So I'm guessing that's the leeches eating me out, eating me alive from the inside out.
Probably.
That is a safe assumption.
All right, cool. Dope. Awesome. Is it my
Flex them
turn?
out.
It
Yes.
is your turn.
Cool. Piss now. But first and foremost, I gonna use Eyes of the Grave to see if these leeches are undead or anything like that.
Okay. You use Eyes of the Grave. You look down. Nothing pings.
Nothing pings. Awesome. So that's not good. Well, aberration, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Screw it. Let's just be mad and do crimes. I'm gonna rage.
You're currently raging.
You are
so that's
raging.
fine.
Oh, I am raging.
You are
Yes.
raging because
Which
she
is
showed
why I
up and
noted
you.
that your damage
you
reduction
raged.
does not work. So for the
Fantastic.
leaves, just for the leaves.
You, because she
Fantastic.
showed up and you stabbed the scarecrow next to you to make a point.
5, 10, 15, 20,
That when you raged.
25. Yeah, we're gonna attack
She's 20 feet above you,
Flurb.
flying in an upside down dragon skull.
20 feet.
Yes.
We need a grappling hook so you can pull her down
What's
to
your
the ground.
jump?
Yeah, I can make that with my jump.
Yeah, you absolutely could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Especially
jump
when
on
you're
this-
raging. Yeah.
I want to jump on this goddamn dragon skull. We're gonna have it out like adults. So let's see. Let me just look at jump. So sorry, everybody. A high jump. When you make a high jump, you leap into the air. Number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. And I can double that. Dope. So.
How tall's Uther?
7'3" or
Big.
something like that.
7'3".
Big.
All right. So
Yeah,
so your arms are a third of that.
yeah. I can jump 26 feet in the air.
So 7, 8. You can jump. What?
I can jump 26 feet in the air.
No way. You can
No, that's
jump
not right.
26 feet
Not
in the air.
vertical.
Not vertical.
Let's see. You
What
can
off,
leap into
what
the
off a
air.
nearby gravestone?
5 plus your strength modifier if you move at least 10 feet. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wrong.
So you can jump 26 feet across something.
Yeah, your long
Okay.
jump is amazing.
Your long jump's amazing.
What is that post that he's standing next to? Like, how high is that? Can that get him like 5 feet?
I'll give you 4 feet for the broken fence.
All right, and I'll do my athletics at advantage and try
All right.
for it. Here we go.
Evo.
26. You jump up and grab the bottom of a flying dragon skull. The entire thing kind of rocks under your weight a little bit and is now listing just a bit to one side. And that would be your turn.
Okay.
Ficus.
All right. Ficus is going to run up to right here, pick up that dagger, and she is going to use her bonus action to misty step inside of the skull.
Okay.
I don't know how to make myself inside of it, but I'm in there now. It puts me like underneath. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then for my action, I'm going to stab.
Okay.
Actually, before I stab, I'm going to be like, what did you call my friend? And then, goosh.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll to attack. The 11 misses. The 23 hits. Now, Uther is underneath this holding on, so he does not count as an adjacent ally for purposes of
Would
sneak
it
attack.
count as sneak attack because I was not previously here and used Misty Step to get here?
No,
just
not against her.
Weird. Okay, I couldn't remember how teleportation worked.
Nope. So just 4 damage.
4 damage. And then I'm going to look out at Uther and be like, you got this. And then sink back into the skull.
She
And just
turns
try
and
to
looks
like
at
draw
you.
her attention to me now.
Says, how cute.
I'm going to kill her.
Right. Go ahead.
Okay. So, rules call. Does
Okay.
Thorn Whip count as a weapon attack?
Would it be ranged?
Yep.
It is a ranged melee attack. It does not say weapon, but it's
No, it's not a
sort of
weapon. It's a
magic?
melee spell attack.
Okay, cool. That's fine. All right. Cool. That's fine. Then we are just going to cast Branding Smite on myself.
Okay.
And we're gonna use a light crossbow and we're going to shoot from here.
Okay.
Or whatever
sounds
the
good.
appropriate range is. I don't want to be long range.
Okay. So basically
That
add 20
should
feet
be-
to your distance from her.
Okay, let me check what range is on a light crossbow. Sorry, D&D Beyond is loading. Text, here we go. Range 80 feet, so I'm fine
good.
from there. I am going to send my dog up because just in case, you know, softer landing for Uther if he falls, or harder landing for her if she gets thrown out. You know.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Just how can all 3 of us fit in here? This is just like something that's going to
It
be
is an
coming up
ancient
shortly.
dragon.
So,
Okay.
You guys trying to steal the dragon?
Yeah, we're gonna steal the dragon head. It's ours now. This is our
3
fort.
people could fit in there, yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
And your roll to attack?
Roll to attack is 15.
15 will miss.
Okay.
Crossbow bolt will come flying, ricochet off the skull.
Second roll to attack. 21.
21 will hit.
Sweet. I get extra damage to that because of Branding Smite.
Okay.
So it's radiant damage.
Okay.
And she can't become invisible until the spell ends, which is up to 1 minute, and then sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius. So
Okay. Sounds good.
Nice. She's been flagged.
plus
Mhm.
yes. 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. We'll give her an orange dot.
I don't know if that counts as magical or not for resistances, but 4 of that was radiant.
Nope. Not going to have
Cool.
any effect on what's
Good deal.
going on. Anything else?
Just gonna yell, "Hey, we offered to leave!"
Soul,
And
go ahead.
I
Oh,
wanna
sorry.
put the goat down to see if there's any more eating that it can do. I guess I'm just gonna look for a grassier spot and move to there.
Okay. So you used a standard action. So you only have a bonus action left, right? Or did you use that to direct your dog?
I no, I
'Cause
used
you
the
use-
bonus action for Branding Smite.
Okay.
But
So
can I
at a
just-
quick
Drop
At a-
the goat gently.
at a quick glance, you don't really see any suitable places to put it. So
Sweet.
roll a d4 at the end of your turn.
Sad no. 1.
1.
My little
The,
goat.
The goat seems very sad and is starting to look quite sickly.
I'm also very sad. Don't do this to me.
Soul, go ahead.
So I have 2 companions hanging off the skull now.
I'm
have one
inside of it.
inside
I am
the
securely
skull.
inside of it. I don't know if they could even see me. I just poofed. I don't know how many holes are in this skull.
I'm assuming this thing probably has a weight limit, right?
Nah,
we
I
don't
think
know.
it's fine. What's the worst that happens?
I weigh like 48 pounds. That's fine.
No, because I have literally no ranged attacks. So,
Okay.
Get up there.
yeah.
I could always throw you a javelin from the boot.
You do have my javelins, don't you? No, that's fine.
I also have javelins on me if you want to come get one.
No, I ain't gonna waste a turn. But that's like a forever kind of thing. Let's just join Uther. So, I'm going to go up and try to aim for the other side of the dragon that he is on.
Okay, so run up
Athletics
and make an
or,
athletics check.
Yeah, 'cause this is my best skill. 12.
12. You try and get a leg up and jump up to reach, and you miss and land on the ground underneath it.
Uther
Oh.
audibly laughs.
You're looking you up there because you ruined my original.
Go ahead.
I was gonna throw
Sure.
a cow at it.
Yeah, I think you gotta throw your thing now.
I have 2 of my companions inside the skull, and you want to keep it. If I did that, I'm probably gonna break it.
Leaf, go ahead.
Yeah, Leaf is just essentially going to do more of the same. He'll move back towards Bright, and then just I will mark her as my Slayer's Prey as a bonus action. And I think I might do something. Let me see. I am going to use my second hunter sense. So I will take my action. So bonus action, I'll mark her as my Slayer's Prey. And
Okay.
then as my action, I will use hunter sense.
right.
Choose one creature you can see within 60 feet. I'm guessing I'm within 60 feet of her.
5, 10, 15,
She's
20,
20
25,
feet
30.
up. I
Yes,
only need to be
you're fine.
40 feet away. So, and then immediately learn whether the creature has any damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, and what they are if the creature is not hidden from divination magic.
Okay. Babala Saga is shielded against divination magic.
Dang it. All right, well, at least I get...
Now, what you learn is she has no resistances, no immunities, and nothing is going to work better than anything else.
Okay. All right, that's my action. So, and bonus action. So that's it for me.
So on her turn, she will be looking at Ficus toward the back of the skull going, so you want to go for a ride? And the skull lists a little bit. And you as well? Very well. And the skull is going to shoot up into the air 40 feet.
Uh-oh.
So Uther is hanging 60 feet above the ground at the moment.
Pull.
Don't let go.
Don't look down. Push her
And-
out.
Yes, eat her.
She will lean over the side, say, "You will make a great snack. You will make a big splat." And she is going to cast Power Word Stun.
Oh.
Uther, you hear this deep, dark word, a single syllable that is unrepeatable, incomprehensible, and it completely locks your mind. Do you have 150 or fewer hit points?
Yep.
You are stunned and let go.
Okay.
Oh,
6d6 or 6d10 for 60 feet of falling.
It's D6, not D10.
This is D6.
The D6? Yeah, it
It's a
is
D6.
Sorry,
It's a
too many
D6 per
10s
10
on
feet.
here. 66.
D6 per 10 feet.
When he landed on me, I broke his fall.
Would he land on the dog?
That's all good.
I thought you
Uh,
had 27 hit points and you just took
I-
28.
I do, but I do get resistance to that damage.
Oh, that's right.
Because he's raging.
Yeah, that's only 14.
Rage against the ground.
Raging against the ground. Stunned is not going to hurt any of that. So yeah, you're raging but stunned. You fall, you land flat on your back on top of one of these gravestones and snap this granite gravestone as you land. And that is Baba Lasaga's turn. She has
I am also going to, as a reaction, I think I could use a reaction, can't I?
I don't think you can react while stunned.
Okay, then never
I'm
mind.
gonna pull it up. It'll just take a second.
Sounds like something you probably can't do.
Incapacitated, can't move, speak, and can only speak falteringly. Automatically fails strength and dexterity. Rolls have advantage. Incapacitated says you can't take actions or reactions. So no reaction.
All right, cool. I'm still up though. Okay.
It is your turn. You must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of its turns. On a success, the stunning effect ends. So you are laying there, eyes wide open,
Nope, don't make it.
and find yourself laying there. You slide off of the tombstone, and the swamp waters rise up to about ear level, just lapping against you as you lay there. Ficus, your turn. Oh, you also take 4 damage from leeches.
Cool.
Oh my god, I am so stressed.
Me too.
You're not alone.
I am going to attempt to do something stupid.
Shove her.
I am going to shove her as hard as I can and try to get her to fall out of this skull.
Do it.
All right. So it's opposed athletics.
I'm also going to use my +2 that I have
Okay.
on this. It's a 20. No!
23.
God damn it! That's like
Are
one of
you
my best
serious?
rolls.
Oh,
I can
another
have.
+2.
You can't stack +2s, chat. You know it and I know it.
Why not?
Heck says heck.
Heck, you're the... What do you mean, yes, you can? What do you think this is?
Should have gave him a negative.
Should have given me advantage. Anyways,
So, anyway, +2 is still 22 to 23, and you're not stacking a third. Heck. Will you stop it, all of you?
-2 to the DM.
please just give me this. Just give me one cool strength thing this whole
So-
campaign. That's all I want. I fucked
Ficus-
up with Uther. I just want one cool strength thing.
Ficus
Nobody wants to
gets
fuck
low, charges in, hits her right at the knees. This old woman begins to... At first, she doesn't move. Then she starts to topple over the side and flips over. Now, because chat did all of this, I'm going to give you a choice. If you send her out of this skull, you're going to.
Okay.
Okay?
She'll take that. She'll take that
Both
out.
of them go flying downward.
The W's
Easy.
bigger.
I would like to say that I am also like fully extended. Clearly did this. Very proud of myself for like the 6 seconds of falling that I get. I would
So
like to
that
ride her
is-
like a surfboard. I would like to do.
Now that we need fan art. of.
I am so proud of you.
So
Shut up.
she takes
Thank
24
you
damage.
so much, chat. I love you.
She takes 24 as she falls, screaming at you the whole way down. And you can roll your own 6d6 for the damage you take.
Okay, I cannot uncanny dodge this. I was just double checking.
You can uncanny dodge the ground.
Just roll when you
Just let
hit.
me get to
That's
the
Batman.
7th level.
Wait, do you have Featherfall?
No, I don't have any
Okay.
spells anymore. My
Oh.
god
Roll
abandoned
man
me.
like Batman
Oh.
does.
Right.
My god said, fuck you. So
No, it
20
just
points
'cause-
of damage. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
It's been a rough 24 hours, folks.
Yep.
The skull drops some to follow along with her. In fact, to specify, it drops 30 feet. So it's now hovering 30 feet above the ground, above her prone body and Ficus's prone body. And your turn's done. Bright, you're up.
Wait, I don't get a bonus action in this?
No,
Damn it.
you lay there and think about what you've done.
I'm so proud of myself. There's nothing but pride in the ground right now.
I'm
Laser
also
with a big
proud
old
of you.
grin.
I would like to just see Uther fall and immediately start running towards him, like before he even hits the ground. I'm running. And the dog is going to come over here to kind of guard and interpose himself between her and him as much as possible. And I'm just the next grassy thing that I pass over, I'm just gonna like drop the goat and just be like, come back if you want, I guess this isn't the time. And just like sprint towards Uther and heal him, please. I would
Okay.
like to cast Cure Wounds on my dude.
Okay.
Please.
So,
Just
for the sake of the
in
goat,
a
for a
lot of
moment,
regret.
are you going to use a bonus action to look for a place to drop your goat, or just drop your
Sure.
goat and go? Okay. So go ahead and roll 1d4.
Okay. That's a 2.
2. The goat finds a very small tuft of grass that it starts munching on. Go ahead and run
Alright.
up to cast your healing.
Okay. Yeah. And I would like to start shaking Uther just to be like, get up, come on, I told you not to get there. No, come on, we have to leave. And
How many hit points do you give the
it's-
stunned barbarian?
Cure Wounds is D8 plus my spellcasting, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray! You get... Math is hard. 12.
12 hit
Nice.
points back. to
12
Uther.
hit points.
And Uther, you can speak, but only falteringly.
He's just gonna choose not to say anything.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Soul, go ahead.
I am like 5 foot nothing, and he's
Oh.
like 7 foot something. And I've
Another-
probably used most of my movement. But I'm trying to get him up.
I note that you are trying. Roll
Okay.
1d4 for your goat.
My Widow Goat? A
Yep, at the end of your
4.
turn. A 4? Okay. Your goat did find some grass, but it is... Well, it's too far away for you to know how it's doing at the moment.
Look, I'm more thinking about Uther than about a
Problem.
goat.
No problem. Soul, you are up.
Soul is going to grab that chain that he has and bind Yaba.
Okay. So
So-
go ahead and give... I think we did survival last time for binding someone with chain. Basically like tying them up.
God bless.
Oh,
Okay.
goodness.
Noted. Leaf, you are up.
So currently Baba is marked as my prey.
Correct?
So Leaf's just gonna do what he does best. I will try my first attack as a sharpshooter attack.
She's prone though,
She's-
so you
she's
might not want to
prone,
try
and
that.
I'm
Oh,
Currently wrapping her in chains.
dang it! Y'all
Yeah,
make
prone
things
is disadvantage.
difficult. All right, Sir Heck, a lot gave me
Actually-
an advantage a while back, and I just realized I never used it.
Okay.
So can I make it just a flat roll?
You may.
DM, considering Yaba's state, when I get advantage on that roll?
I'm fine with that.
She
Cool.
I'll
is
take the
prone.
16 over the 4.
She's prone. She just fell 60 feet.
Mm-hmm. And she's pissed. Leaf, a single shot gets her.
I will use the sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
How does a 15 versus AC?
15 is exactly enough.
All right.
Someone's gonna shout, "Please
only
stop killing everybody."
2 from the boat. She's not undead, is she?
She is not.
Dang. Oh well. Oops. Dang it. That was. Oh man, I'm rolling terrible. All right. Well, that's 18 damage.
Okay.
Again, terrible is subjective here.
A
is,
razor of light goes
but
flying,
Considering.
pierces her body. She kind of jolts on the ground.
All right. Knowing I need 15 to hit. What did I roll? I mean, ooh.
Stop doing sharpshooter. Just don't do it.
Yep. Fair enough. I'll just do a regular roll. This one's gonna be with disadvantage because she is.
Correct.
Yeah.
What did that do?
We got a 0.
I don't know what just happened. 2 plus 11 should have been a 13, which is a miss.
13's a miss. Second arrow splashes in the water next to her. Anything else, Leaf?
I don't think I have a good bonus action. Let me check something. Action. That's a bonus action, but that doesn't. Yeah, why not? Let me use Hunter's Mark. I'm gonna cast
Okay.
Hunter's Mark on her.
All right.
She is double
Everything?
marked,
Sounds
and
good.
that's it for Leaf.
She's going to look up at Soul and grin. She has blood coming down both sides of her mouth. She'll look over at Uther, unconscious on the ground next to her, at Ficus laying down, and go, "Oh, we will meet again, and we will have so much fun." And she will disappear in a misty poof
Ah.
and misty step
course.
30
Of course.
feet back up into the skull.
Ah.
She will drop a cloud kill over the lot of you. Or no, she can't. Never mind. And no, she'll just double move to fly and disappears into the mist. And that is where we
Let's
will
go.
end for the evening. Uther stunned on a gravestone, infested with leeches. Ficus prone. And a witch disappearing into the swamp.
And
So
a goat
chat-
loose somewhere
And a
in the
goat
graveyard.
somewhere in the graveyard. A little plant goat the size of the palm or pinky at this point, loose in the graveyard.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Black
Chat,
over here.
thank you for hanging out with all
Oh,
of us.
Little Gwen, Gwen the goat.
Glad that I wouldn't name it yet.
Oh, I'm naming it.
Well, don't get too attached at this point. You hear a very weak meh from the graveyard, a moo from Soul's pocket, and a laugh echoing through the mist. So hang around, chat. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, conundrums, or qualms, bring them
So,
up. We'll hang around.
I have a
minutes
question.
And then head back.
I have questions.
Sure, go ahead.
She is currently my Slayer's Prey and marked with Hunter's Mark.
Correct.
So, and I have a hell of a lot of range with my bow.
Do
Okay.
not be stupid about this.
So I'm just saying, like, she's gonna have a hard time getting away from me. And the way 5e works, which is really weird, but it works, like, I could attack her with disadvantage for a while.
Bright told us all to get out of there. She is not going to have your back on this.
I mean, that's fine.
Bright also
And
cast a
Bright's-
spell to just paralyze her right off the get too, which also
Yeah,
felt like
so
an
that-
attack.
So that we could leave without her chasing
I
us
know.
down.
I'm just trying to, think things out.
So
Uther would actually be behind Leaf 100%. She's already said she's gonna come back for us. And
Oh, yeah.
And she escaped because she's wounded. If there's ever a time to hunt her down and kill her, it's now.
now the thing that I need to figure
Niffer
out.
agrees.
I mean, technically,
Bright
Hunter's
does not-
Mark only does extra damage. That doesn't really matter. But, just for flavor and that kind of thing.
Ficus can also make her bow have divine energy too. So she's all up for a
Doesn't
hunting
Hunter's
party.
Mark tell you where they are?
No.
That's what I am trying to sort out. So right
yeah,
now,
it gives
No,
you
that's-
advantage on finding them. No, that's
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
So you would be able to find her.
We going hunting.
essentially, because of the mist, the way that I would do it is, and it works where your hunter's mark is still beneficial to a great deal, it's going to be much easier for you to follow her than it would be otherwise. But taking blind shots into the mist, I mean, I know sharpshooter's a feat that's supposed to have you ignore cover and those sorts of things.
Well, not full cover.
Yeah, I mean, she essentially has total cover.
Yeah.
You can't see her at all. It's not obscured by the mist. It is completely, can't see your hand in front of your face mist. So
Yeah. That's
Yep. So it'll be easier for you to find her.
well. There we go.
There you go. Question answered.
Does she live? Well, she said we're in her swamp, so we could also just find her home
That's
and go
it.
wreck some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Rudolph, she is inside the skull. The cover from her skull is good for everybody except Leaf, because Leaf has the sharpshooter feat, which allows him to ignore anything except total cover.
Right.
So even though she had 3/4 cover from the dagger that got thrown at her and the
Clink.
spells that got thrown at her, it does not help against the ungodly, massively hitting bolts of light that Leaf
Just
send flying.
rangers with cool things. That's all.
So, but yeah, it is an important thing to pick up. Yeah, and then there's the question from Heck, the age-old argument: take a rest or keep hunting. So,
We're not exactly in a rest point.
I mean, some folks need a rest.
Oh, we definitely need a rest.
I'm good.
I
Yeah,
don't want to rest. I need it, but I
yeah,
don't
you got
want it.
12 whole hit points back.
Oh, I don't. Ficus doesn't want it. Ficus will go till she dies. We've seen this.
Uther's fine.
Right, will grudgingly and yellingly follow you.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's our party's makeup.
Yep.
Yep.
Fine, I'll go, but I'm gonna complain the whole time.
Like, Soph's just mad that we keep murdering everybody who we don't agree with immediately.
Yeah, but she's clearly evil.
We didn't
Look,
even
it's
try to
super-
talk. Like,
Okay,
I
we're
tried
in
to make it
her
pretty
swamp.
clear
When
that-
she said like her swamp, she called Bright a bitch. Like I'm like,
Oh,
we're in this
Bright a bitch.
swamp
Bright started
filled
it.
with
Right
zombies.
started it.
I was trying to
Right
check.
started it.
I was trying to check boxes. I was trying to check boxes,
But we
make it
were
as clear as I
warned
Make
can.
her
It's like-
evil. This is
Yeah.
a bad lady. We kill her now.
We were super warned about her too, so it's like, we have this idea that this is an evil creature, quote unquote.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I 100% acknowledge that Bright
I'm
started it.
Super, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to be
You know,
clear,
hey, oh, y'all know my baby. Actually, yeah. You go over there. I would love to see how this turns out. Probably talk her down. Nope. Knives. Call her. Call her names. Shoot arrows.
I didn't call her
Just say
names.
something. So,
Name calling was strictly from one side of the table.
Yeah, we behaved
Yeah.
ourselves in that regard.
which by the way felt really weird. So here's this is why decompressed things are good. So that felt really weird to do, Nif. So I hope you're cool
Thanks.
with it.
Totally
So-
fine. That came out of your mouth, and I was like, getting in character here. Yeah.
So just like before, I'm trying to make the villains of this poke at inadequacies and things like that, or at least at things like the calling Ficus cute and trying to
Little.
goad
So she gets cute, and
The
I get
caster.
a bitch. Okay.
Cute and little.
cute
It
and
was
little.
like a double whammy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, from Bright's perspective, it was like, okay, I've heard the legend of this, so we need to get out. What can I do to make sure we have cover? So she was just stalling in words and then with the wand, which absolutely aggravated her enough to make this all worse. But like, I don't know. I don't think anything else would have worked anyways. Like you said, she's evil.
Yeah, I think when she also talked about like eating us for a snack and turning us into scarecrows, like that was also quite off-putting.
So had the
Also, she said that she killed ravens to stuff the scarecrows.
That's one of the things that upset Leaf.
Well, isn't there
Yeah.
also like weren't the people back at the vineyard like folks who could turn into ravens?
Yes.
So like is it the
And-
ravens' feathers that stuff them, or is those like skeletons that fell out of them the
Yeah.
actual
Oh.
raven people?
And
That we
part
just
of Barovian lore is that you know how the souls are recycled? Souls go and get stored in ravens until they go to a new body, basically. So like killing a raven is such a bad sign. And like it means you're a terrible person if you kill ravens to stuff. Like,
You should
Yeah.
definitely tell that to Leaf.
yeah, I will. That will only end in you making a blood feud.
Oh, yeah.
There's like 2 or 3 sessions worth of character arguments to be had.
Well, that's just
for sure.
That's just Darkest Night, Brightest Light. So
Yep.
Yeah.
One
I
day
gotta
we'll get to
say-
sit down again. One
Yeah.
day.
Right? I mean, there's definitely some conversations that are like on the what's it called, on deck. Like,
Yeah, we need
we're
to
in
have that.
combat, that's what's at bat. But yeah,
Mhm.
there's a few conversations. But no, I gotta say, as a player, I am so frustrated that she ran away successfully. Like, that just drives me nuts. And if I put on the GM hat, I'm like, yep, that's the right thing to do.
As soon as I saw y'all wrapping her up, I'm like, somebody's got a gagger. Somebody's got a gagger. And
Yep,
nobody
that was
did.
my thought. I was like, if it gets to my turn, I'm putting a sock in her mouth. I will pull a sock out of the boot and just. But
Silence.
then she was
It'd
gone.
be much more in character for you to pull it off your own foot. Just saying.
She doesn't wear socks. She wears bandages.
Well, so no
That's
better.
valid.
I just thought, you know what? She did say power word. I wasn't thinking. That's my bad. I'll take that L.
And I still dislike the power word spells, but I had to get Uther off the freaking skull.
That was the worst.
Yeah, because
That's so
Uther would have been able to
terrifying.
yeet her out of the skull, and then he and I would have just sat inside of it and like, do 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 do.
Bizarre fort now.
Of all the people to get in the skull, the one I wanted in there the least was either Uther or Soul, and I didn't think Soul had an easy way up there. I figured Uther would jump, but I thought 20 feet up would have been enough. But
Nope.
it felt like
Never,
enough. It felt
never
like
enough for Uther.
felt like enough. But in any event, it's trying to put things just on the edge enough where it's possible to do and not just, screw you guys out of doing something.
Well, he rolled
But
a
at the same time-
27 athletics. That's
My
like
boy's athletics are
an
ridiculous.
unbelievable, astounding feat.
I'm just gonna say that Soul is now mad because I had a whole thing I was gonna threaten her with the cow.
Yep.
Don't make me drop
so-
the cow on you.
We
War.
Technically a throw.
You missed 2 good tables, which is where the goat and the cow came from.
I'm like, well, I don't understand the focus with this cow shit or this goat shit, but okay.
So pre-session, while we were riffing to delay for just a little bit, there were two good tables got tossed in to counter the Tony energy that was flowing at the moment. So that was a lot of fun, and they rolled. It rolled hysterically on the table that I use. So, which that's one of the fun things about randomness in rewards is all sorts of things. I don't know how I feel about making Bright work for that reward of the goat, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that, because that was just an odd quirk of that one.
You're going to let me name the goat. It's going to eat while I fix Uther, and then it will come up to me, and I'll be like, "Wow, you did come back," and then it will be a happy ever after.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know how I managed to get 4 leeches in me.
Hey, it could have been worse. I was supposed to roll 2d6, and I rolled low, so be thankful.
It was because they were automatic when you got bloodied. So
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So okay,
the leeches from the swamp, people use
happen
medicine
when
checks to
you-
get rid of.
when you kill the zombie, they get on you if you kill with melee, and that's what you killed with.
Right.
So they got on you, but then you were low enough that they could find wounds that were open to just get in.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Uther has 4. Could have been a lot worse. It would have been terrible if it was more than just 2s on those 2d6s.
That's I keep getting a lot of that. It could have been worse.
Not
Could have been
true.
worse.
Tried.
Leaf
No,
has
it's
at
not.
least 2 means to help you.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else
Okay.
from anyone? If not, then we can wrap up for the evening and see you in a couple of weeks.
And
Glad that everyone made it. Noir, you missed your cheerleading introduction.
Ooh, are we gonna do it now?
We should do it now.
Do you want me to give Noir's cheerleading introduction?
Yes.
now?
yes.
I
Yes.
can do that.
Yes, I do. I want this.
Side note, Corndog's hair matches the unicorn journal.
I am a unicorn in a human's body.
You are.
All right. So this is another one where everyone has to be unmuted. So rather than
Yay!
muting during the introductions, you be unmuted.
Mm-hmm.
And in the upper center of your screen, give me an N.
And
Give me an O.
Oh.
Give me an I. Give
I
me an R.
are
What's that spell?
Noir.
Say it again.
Noir.
There's your cheerleader introduction.
I have questions, but let it rock.
Nope. Go watch the replay.
Don't watch
Don't
the
watch the
replay.
replay.
Why don't you want me to watch the replay?
It's
whatever
fine.
you want.
This is
It's okay.
fine.
All right. So, thank you everyone for hanging out with us this evening. We had a blast. We hope that you had a lot of fun too. We will have to see what happens in the swamp in 2 weeks, and until then, be good. Bye-bye.